Wham, wham. Hey gamers! Oh, Letty! Hello, Doc, hello, how are you? How's everyone doing on this fine Tuesday evening? You were right, I was getting stuff fixed. Or more like, I was once again cooking a meal for myself, and like, not severely, I didn't underestimate my time severely when I cooked, stuff. Yeah, I just saw the Moobot. I'll be sure to check that, maybe, if I remember. You know what, I'll do it right— no, actually I can't do it right now because you guys can see my screen. But how are we doing? Hope we're all doing good. It's been a very busy last couple of days, but we're here, we're back. I'll be real, I don't really remember where we left off in Pokemon Colosseum. We went through Mount Battle, we spent like half the stream catching Entei, but we did it. And oh yeah, it has, well, literally, it's been snowing where I am, which is, it's cold. It's cold now. It truly is. Christmas is around the corner. December. It's cold as hell. It's chilly in my room. The heater that's in my place doesn't reach my room, for some reason, since it's in the living room. So it's a bit chilly over here, but it's okay because I got a blanket. All your windows are snow. Well, make sure you're bundled up. We are here for a nice stream. And we're back. We're gonna rate Generation 2 shinies. Before that, I did make myself a meal. I made, I mean, God, it was Thanksgiving. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I spent it with family. Generation Ruby is, the 3rd gen, so that one's next. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I spent it with family, spent Thanksgiving with family. It was a nice time. Part of, what we ate was like Spanish rice. One of the family friends cooked Spanish rice, so I took home the leftovers and I cooked some corned beef, an egg, and I'm having that with the rice, and that's my meal. And I also have a nice crisp soda to go with it. You ready for this ASMR right now? Hang on. Ready? 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 Ah, that's the good stuff right there. Thank you for the hydrate. I sure did just now. Apologies if you hear again food noises. I'll try to be quiet with my cutlery and stuff, but you know, I'm a hungry dragon right now. Hang on one second, I get a cough. Ah, hungry. Also, back to my FF14 shit right now, real quick. They had a server test for like the past week, doing, you know, it was just, they were testing cloud servers, and so they gave everyone like, here's a bunch of shit, you can just mess around on the cloud server for like a week and then we'll delete it. We just want to test like how many players can get on there, if there's any like crashes or anything, it's, you know, and I made my character, and it closed down yesterday at like in a couple hours. Ad break. But we had a little party at the last day, which was really fun, and the legend himself, Masayoshi Soken, showed up to visit with some with a couple of her friends, and it was like a really nice time. And if you don't know who Soken is, Masayoshi Soken is the main composer of FF14. Created a lot of the iconic music you hear in the game. And I was able to, like, party with him for a little while, like, get in a party with him, and, I even was able to, I sent him a friend request, and he accepted it, so even though my character, like, once the cloud server was gone, literally everything was deleted, the characters, everything, the items, whatever. But it felt really cool to be able to be his friend, like, officially for, like, a couple hours. He was a very sweet guy. He's a very nice man. I look up to him a lot. He's, probably my second favorite composer next to Miss Yoko Shimomura. No one can really beat her. I love her so much. But yeah, that was a good time, and now we're here. So, let's get into the ratings, because I know this is gonna take a hot minute to do before we jump into the actual game. Let's take a bite of my food. We're in Gen 2. Don't forget us now and I'm cool. No! I would never. We're in Gen 2, which is Johto. Johto Pokemon. And, there's only 100 Pokemon here as opposed to Kanto's 151. So I don't know, I mean, it took us like an hour with Gen 1. And that's when we already was like 25 Pokemon in or something, so. I'll try to speed it up a bit. But we'll get into it. I don't know why they always put one of the legendaries first instead of the actual first starter, but whatever. We're gonna get on with it. We're gonna go Chikorita line. Chikorita, I think Chikorita and Meganium could be better. Their bodies are like more of a highlighter green, which you think it's not like the gross bright green that a lot of the Gen 1 Pokemon had when they were shiny. It's kind of like a highlighter yellow. instead of like a super saturated green. And I don't hate it. It looks good with this Pokemon, and I think it's because they were originally just like a regular light green. So it isn't a huge difference. I like the shades of like almost orange, pink-ish tan color they did for the leaves. Yeah, these are all shinies. I'm ranking, I've been ranking the shiny Pokemon for every generation. These are all shinies. Shiny versions of the Pokemon. However, Bayleaf, I'm gonna put in the eh. It kind of looks, they kind of gave Bayleaf dead leaves colors. And also, why did they make the flesh, the pink, the flesh all fleshy pink? Why that? Why skin color? That's, no, absolutely. Why not keep to like the greens? But it's not, I don't think it's terrible. I'm just like, nah. I like regular Bayleaf better. Why not bring back the autumn leaves instead of making it like a gross yellow? But anyways, Chikorita, Cyndaquil line, I'm actually gonna put into the solid, all of them, because I think they're a really nice color. They are like an auburn almost. Can I move Typhlosion, please? Yeah, they're like an auburn color. It's kind of consistent, and like Typhlosion's is a little more like a, I don't know if mahogany is the right word, but it's like a more saturated pinkish red, but still kind of in line with these. And seeing that Cyndaquil was like a kind of dark blue or green color, like originally, this is a really nice to the nice pleasant to the eye kind of color change. If Snorlax had that this exact color type change too, it would be so much better. But they did him dirty with the with the slightly different blue. Not alas. The controversial episode. Man. Actually, looking at it now, just from what I can see, there's a lot of, well, you're gonna see a theme really quick with this. But I digress. Next we're gonna go with the Totodile line. And I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna put them, they're all literally the same, so I think I'm gonna put them into best of all time tier. I love this shiny. A super bright cyan with like some really cool saturated blues for the fins. Great, it's amazing. I love it. Why would, let's like, you can't ruin perfection. It is kind of minty, yes, like a teal aqua color. And they're already blue, so you think it wouldn't look good just having like a cyan on top, but I think it looks really good with them. I like them a lot. Hello, Luke. How are you doing? We're currently rating shinies, and I'm trying not to take up most of the stream time, but hey, we're here for a good time, not a long time, so I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. So we got Sentret and Furret. Sentret, I'm gonna put in the eh, because it's kind of, I like the changes in color for like its rings and stuff, but it's like, it could be better. I think it's kind of plain looking, but I do love Furret. Furret is a nice, not super, not like highlighter pink, but I think the pinks go really well with what its color was originally. And I think it just looks really good. It's like if someone took the hue slider for it and just kind of bumped the saturation and like moved it a little more pink. Perfect. It's really nice. It's really good. And I'm glad the test stream went well for your capture card. It's just hard to find sometimes, and especially if you're putting so much money into it. I'd hope it worked well. Okay, now the next one, I'm gonna put is Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. I'm gonna put Hoot Hoot. I think I'm gonna put Hoot Hoot in the eye. It's actually like a golden color, which is pretty in line with all the other bird Pokemon we'll see. Well, I'm gonna put Noctowl. He's gonna be the first one going in the Y tier. Why? He's literally, they gave him the same treatment as Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and fucking, like, Fearow. Just, what is with Pokemon giving their birds vomit colors. I don't, it's really annoying. Ugh. But yeah. Yeah, I hope you have a good time with it. The more games you can play, the better. Man, soda really hits when you're craving it. I just took another swig of my Coke. Ladybot and Ledian. I'm gonna put them in the tier. I think they're alright. They were originally like a bright red, and so now they're going for... I wish they kind of committed to the golden, because they're just kind of orange. Which is like... it's okay. Like, I don't think it could be... It's like as good as these guys. But I don't think they're like as terrible as Noctowl. You know what, even, I'm looking at Bayleaf again, and I kind of want to put it in the Y tier, just because the flesh color is really messing with me, and I think I'm going to. Sorry, Bayleaf. I love you and all, but man, oh man. There is Spinarak and Ariados. I'm gonna actually put Spinarak in best of all time. Look at this silly little blue dude with his little pink legs. I think the contrast is so different from how he originally is that I kinda dig how outrageous he looks. Ariados kind of looks less so, but I think he's solid because he just kind of looks like if you put Ariados under like a black light. And you know how like when you're wearing white, it has like this neon color that pops out, like it really shines. I feel like that's what they did with Ariados, which I really enjoy as well. It's a good color. Crobat. I think Crobat's 3D model, like shiny 3D, is a little more like a better pink, but as for this, I'm just gonna base it off on the 2D sprites. I think this Crobat goes in the ite. Like, it's not as, I think it's a good color that they went for with the pink here. I don't know how I feel about the wings. I feel like they should have kept it blue. Or was it, I don't even remember what color, if it was pink or blue. But if they kept it like blue or something, it would have been so much nicer than the weird, the weird green that they choose. There are a lot of weird, like as you said, there are a lot of odd choices of green, odd shades, but they got some good ones, but man. Chinchou and Lantern. I'm gonna put Chinchou into a solid tier. I think the choice of like yellow-green that they used and the bright blues really match with Chinchou's like whole what it's trying to go on. I mean, it's like a lantern fish, basically. I mean, Lantern's literally, I'm gonna put Lantern in ite. I don't know how I feel about the yellows, but I love the shade of purple that they use for Lantern. But Chinchou just I just love, again, I'm a sucker for saturated blues, I'm telling you. It depends on the color, but there's a lot of really good blues out there. That is a good point. That is a good point, Doc. And I think that kind of is true, because they did show Shiny Rayquaza a bunch of times, and that's Gen 3. But Shiny Rayquaza, I'm just gonna say it now, easy S tier, best of all time. Again, Black Dragon, come on, you can't go wrong with that. Also Metagross, which is also Gen 3 Pokemon. Again, spoiler alert, best of all time, really, really good. Silver and Gold, like, come on. They did give Ash a shiny Noctowl in the anime. And seeing it in the anime doesn't look as bad, now that I think about it. Maybe it helped that it was, like, sparkly, but just seeing it as is, just standalone, it's kind of like, it's actually not that great. Out of all the shinies they gave Ash, they gave him a shiny Noctowl, it's like, come on. I think there was also a shiny Garchomp at some point, if I remember. But that one's a Y tier. Again, spoiler alert, that's Gen 4. But I digress. They have showed a few shiny Pokemon. I think there was a shiny Halucha once. And I really like that shiny. Anyways, they should put more shiny Pokemon in anime. But of course they're super rare, so what can you do? I'm gonna knock off a bunch of Y tiers just in a couple seconds. Just watch this. Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Togepi, and Togetic. Why? all these baby Pokemon. Why would you do that? There, look, Pichu, they all have the same problems as their Kanto counterparts, where I can at least appreciate the consistency of, like, the shiny, how their like, evolved form shinies go. But since it's the same, it's still bad. Like, other than Togepi's body being darker, which I do kind of like, I hate the fact that the only thing different about, like, Togetic shiny is that the blue and red patterns are, like, switched. Like, why? You couldn't have made it, like, I don't know, like a gold, or I don't know, but, like, this is just, maybe that's they had the same thought. They're like, this is all we could do, we can't make it look any better, so we're just gonna swap the patterns. But unfortunately it leaves them in the Y tier. They're hunting shiny Pokemon like elephants? I haven't watched any of the recent episodes. I kind of stopped watching the Pokemon anime like around Gen 4. Like towards the end of Gen 4, because I never really watched Unova. And I watched a little bit of Kalos, but I can't recall if they ever did something like that in the past episodes. They might have. I don't think they did. But I don't know if they've done it recently. So, Natu and Xatu, I'm gonna put them in the eh. I think they're okay. I don't think they're, like, good, but I think they're okay. Like, these are, like, passable. These are pretty good. But these are, like, good. Like, these are great. These are passable. I'm not mad at it, but it doesn't look very different. Too different from how it originally looked. I just like the kind of green that they settled on. And they've made the wings, they kind of went again for, like, the golden autumny wings, which I do enjoy. I just wish, man, if they made it like a blue, like for alligators blue or something up here. Oh, that would be, I think that would look cool or something, but not sure. Yeah, take a rare Pokemon and make the same statement. That's true. That's a good point. Mareep, Flaffy, and Ampharos. One of my favorite lines in Johto ever. I'm gonna put Mareep in the best of all time because it is a cotton candy. Come on, you can't go wrong with that. It's cotton candy, and they decided to go with a blue body. Like, cause like, you wouldn't think they would do that for Mareep. You think they would have gone with, like, maybe like a dark gray for, like, a black sheet, or like dark gray fur. But they went for, like, cotton candy, and I love that for them. Flaffy, however, I'm gonna put in the Y, because they just did the same thing that they did with Cleffa. Mareep is your partner's favorite Pokemon? Great choice. It's a cute Pokemon. But they gave Flaffy the Clefable treatment with only changing the orb. I don't mind the color of the orb, I just don't like it's the only thing that changes. It's a little lame. But they brought it back with Ampharos. Although I don't like the shade of pink that they used in the 2D sprite, I think the 3D model is better, and I think that would have brought it up to best of all time. But as far as 2D sprite, this is really good. I like that they brought back to the pink body, and they made the orbs and jewels blue. It is good. It is good, and I like it a lot. Really, really solid. Blossom, I'm gonna put in the Y. They changed her body to purple, which I don't mind, but it's like a purple that makes it look like she's sick. She looks ill. Why not change her hula dress to more autumny colors? Like, if they gave it, like, the auburn treatment, like they did for Cyndaquil and the others, it would have looked really good. Or if they made her body, like, the kind of emerald green that they gave to Vileplume, that would have been, like, an S tier. If you had that green with the auburn leaves, the autumny leaves, man. Had so much potential. But oh well, I guess. However, Mareep and Azumarill, Meryl and Azumarill, S tier. Look at these guys. I love this shade of green. It's like the same exact green that they used for Sandshrew, with the minty mint greens, and they made Azumarill gold, which they didn't have. Like, it's kind of odd that they went from like a bright green to gold, but I love both of them, so I love the colors that they use, so I don't mind it at all. Actually, I'm like, you know what? I'll forgive the lack of consistency, because it looks really, really good. Those are good colors. Sudowoodo, going into the Y tier just because of the body color. I do love how its little hand orbs, little, I don't know if those are like grabbers, really. I like that color, but I don't like the weird, it's again with the weird greens that they decide to give the bodies. I don't know why they do that. It's a mystery to me. Politoed. I actually kind of enjoy Politoed. It has a nice shade of blue, but I don't know how I feel about the pinks. I think it looks too fleshy when paired with the blue, so it kind of looks naked. If they kept like the yellows, then maybe. But I do enjoy the colors that they chose. I just don't know if I agree with the combination. It's like they tried to do what they did to Mareep, but it didn't turn out as good because it just looks like flesh for Politoed. Because when people with color blindness can see that they're shiny? That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, that stuff can be really subtle, but it might be to the normal human eye, but it could be standing out a lot for... Actually, that'd be a really cool accessibility thing that Pokemon would do if that was intentional. Good to consider. Because they don't, what is it? I mean, of course, being able to differentiate between values is a big thing, and if people who are colorblind with these palettes can, you could do like a test on that actually, if you wanted to, like a scientific test, because that'd be really cool to explore now that I think about it more. Because at least, I mean, I guess for all Pokemon games, the only way you could, unless you like know, to the average human, unless you know, like for sure what the original Pokemon looks like, the only indicator you really have is how very different it, like, it has to look really, really different. Like for this why for Mareep and stuff looks very different from its original color. Or a sound indicator, like the little sparkles you hear. But that's a good thing to keep into consideration, Doc. I never really thought of it that way. I'd love to see someone do like a test on that, actually. I don't know how they would do it, because shininess is very random. And you'd have to do it with people who are familiar with Pokemon, and there are millions of people who are, so I'm sure there are a lot of colorblind folk out there, of varying degrees, who are able to partake in a test like that. But I digress. Hoppip, okay, Hoppip is going back to the roots of Kanto with its highlighter green. Although, you know what, I kinda don't hate it. And I think it's because its beady little eyes are solid gold, like yellow, that against the greens and everything like that, it's cohesive in a way that I don't dislike somehow, for some reason. I feel the same way about Skiploom. I like the shade of pink, and I like that they made the little top of its head gold, and yeah, I think it's a good shiny. I think it could be better. It's not my favorite. I don't think I could pair both of them up with these, or up here, but I don't hate it. I don't think it's like egregious. It's pretty good. Although I love Jumpluff. Jumpluff goes into best of all time. Look at these shades of pink that they used. I think it is so cute. This is very much the cotton candy generation, because look at all these pinks and the pinks and purples. They really liked pink in this generation, I guess. But it's a very soft, almost pastel shade. Yeah, like Sakura trees, basically. Yeah, it's like I think a lot of Sakura, like, themed trainers, like fan trainers that people did would have shiny Jumpluff in there. I just think it looks really cute. But yeah, it's a good time. That's a good point. Take the Pokemon every intro, show it 9 times, and 1 time is shiny. Yeah, change one of the Pokemon to be shiny, maybe. It'd be interesting. We'll conduct a test. Apom. I think Apom also goes into... You know what? No, I'm gonna put it into the solid tier. I love that shade of... I don't know how to... I think it's more red than it is pink, but it's kind of in the same, like... same range as the Furret. I just really like whatever color style this is. And then it's more fleshy. Not fleshy, they just kept it the same mostly. They just made it a little more reddish, which I appreciate. It doesn't look out of line as opposed to like Politoed. They actually just hue shifted it so it matched the rest of its body more, which I appreciate. Same thing with Furret. Cherry-ish, yeah, like a cherry. Which I think that's why I put it in the solid tier. I'm gonna put Sunkern in the Y for reasons that is the same as the rest. Not very different than its original counterpart. However, I am actually gonna put Sunflora into the alright. Could be better. I think it is a good shine, even though it's not too different from its counterpart. I do appreciate that it kind of looks like it's just like a dried sunflower. It's like if you were to like do a book press on a sunflower and dried it in the sun. And I think sun-dried fitting like a sunflower Pokemon like Sunflora really fits, so I actually don't hate it as much. And I think it's for that reason that it could be better. I think if it wasn't a sunflower Pokemon, I probably would have been in the tier with everyone else. But I digress. Yanma, oh my goodness, I love this guy. He's the same reasons why I love the Totodile line. Look at those bright blues, and it has like a green eye mask, which looks super kind of almost futuristic. It's almost like this Pokemon belongs in like Tron or something. It just looks really cool. It's a really good color combination, I think. And it fits it really well because the highlighter green doesn't stand out too much against the rest of the colors of its body. It's just a really good shiny. It's a really solid shiny. Wooper and Quagsire. Those guys, I hate to do this to Wooper, but I'm gonna put it in the tier. And I'm gonna put Quagsire into the alright. I do like the color choice of pink, but I don't know, pink-purple, but I think it could be better. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna put Wooper into also alright could be better. Because I know actual axolotls are like this color. They're actually this color, which I could appreciate. I just, with Wooper, just like Politoed, it just looks like it's naked and fleshy. Which I don't really dig, but I can at least appreciate that they actually made it shiny the actual color of an actual axolotl. So I can appreciate that. I do like that about it. You were about to say Tron? Hey, listen, I'm not even that, like, knowledgeable about Tron in the first place. I just know the futuristic sci-fi kind of punkish theme fits exactly with it. The neon and all the cyber cool patterns and all that, I dig that. I'm talking about modern Tron, by the way, not the really old Tron. Yeah, you're right, Tron was in Kingdom Hearts. That's probably the extent of my Tron knowledge, was in Kingdom Hearts. The stuff mentioned in Kingdom Hearts, which was both the old Tron and the modern Tron. The old Tron was featured in KH2, while the more modern Tron was in Dream Drop Distance. Yeah, Riku in the Tron outfit, yeah. So cool. So cool. Espeon and Umbreon. Here we go. Controversial. I used to dislike the highlight green on Espeon, but actually, it kinda grew on me. I think it's solid. It's not my favorite, but it is a nice, it's like the same shade as Hoppip, but not as bright. Holy shit, Demon Werewolf. What's up, my guy? Thank you so much for the raid with 19 people. A woo! Look, I see your emotes. I hope you're doing well, dude. I haven't heard from you in a while. Good to see that you are doing okay. Thanks for dropping in. I've been ranking shiny Pokemon for I think 30 minutes. No, working the like, yeah. It is what it is. Shakes your hand. Same. It is what it is. But I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Where was I? Umbreon? Umbreon, easy S tier. Best of all time. Umbreon, favorite evolution for me, and also a really good shiny because they made its gold blue. That's all I have to say. It's just a really good, you can't go wrong with that. It looks like carbon fiber almost. I think that's a good definition for Umbreon's palette. You finished the story of Super Mario RPG? The new, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, I'm still playing through it, so no spoilers, please. But I'm like more than halfway through, and I've been really having fun with it so far since I never played the game. I'm glad you finished it though. Yeah, go make your food. Oh my god, you gotta work at 4 AM. Godspeed. Thank you so much again for the raid. Josenda. Sylveon, if I remember, is a bluish color. Although Sylveon is like Gen 6, I think. So it's gonna be quite a while till we reach that in the stream. We're only doing Gen 2 today. Sylveon's gonna be quite some time from now. Murkrow and Slowking, they don't evolve into each other. But Murkrow, I actually put him to solid. I do like this shade of pink that they use. Again, it's kind of like the reddish pink cherry color that they did for Apom and Furret. And I think it looks good with the golds of its beak and little feetses. Super good. You beat both super bosses? Nice. Congrats, I'm glad you finished the game. Thanks, Demon. Have a good rest of your night. Please get some rest. I will put Slowking in the I was gonna put him in the Y, but I do like the change in its collar to from I think it was red. Now it's blue. Although I wish maybe the like little crown shell was a different color, or maybe if they made the body like a little more purple, similar to like a purple similar to maybe not Lantern, maybe like Lantern, or say like Nidoking's like regular purple. I think that might look good with Slowking, but it could be wrong. This one's a surprising one. I'm actually gonna put Miss Drevis in the could be better tier. I don't think it's like a terrible choice. It's using the weird yellows, but I think it actually suits Miss Drevis more than it would like the bird Pokemon. I think it's because it's paired with the regular reds and oranges of its like original palette. Or I think it was like blue and yellow before. But I think also the nature of it being like a ghost. A blue ghost instead of a bird. I think the contrast in the original is good, but I think it could be better. But I think for Misdreavus, I think it's a solid change. Yeah, same, Derzenda. That's why they're in the Y tier. That's why Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, and Togepi, and like Flaffy and Sunkern are all in the Y tier for that exact reason. Slight differences in color tone are lame and boring and lazy. I mean, that's my opinion, but I'm just saying. Unknown! Oh my god, these guys go in... I'm gonna say A for A tier. I know it's kind of controversial since it's like, it's the same blues, why isn't it an S tier? But I mean, what else can you do for like letters? They were originally black, and they made it like a nice, like a really, really bright blue, which I do enjoy a lot. But I don't know if I would enjoy it more than like the rest of these, and I think that's only because really the only color of unknown can be black and white, so blue and white is like the only thing you can really do, which, you know, this is probably the best outcome they could put for unknown. But I don't think it's enough to top the greats, you know, the best of all time. Wobbuffet? I'm gonna put Wobbuffet in could be better. Well, yeah, I think it's more like alright than could be better. I don't hate it. I like it quite a lot actually, but I don't think it's on the same caliber as these dudes over here. From blue to pink, like, come on, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. It would be interesting to see if its tail, like, what if its tail also had, like, the blues that the unknown had, but I digress. It's still a good, solid Pokemon. I'm also gonna put Girafarig, actually, in the could be better. I love the bright blues contrasts here. And I think they made its hind leg patterns, I think it used to be, like, actually, like, black instead of, like, a muted brown. I think it could be better though, but I do really like the accent blues. That really like pops from its original design, which I could really appreciate. And also, we need more giraffe Pokemon. I think. We need more giraffe Pokemon. I know we got its evolution in Gen 8 now, but... or Gen 9 or whatever, I forgot. There's so many at this point, but it's good. It's a good one. I'm also gonna put Pineco... Actually, I'm gonna put Pineco in solid tier. Hang on, I know I probably gotta extend this. It's like a golden auburnish color. I mean, it's kind of in the same vein as like the Cyndaquil. Like seeing them next to each other in a group like this, they kind of be matching. But it's good. Although Ferrothorn, I think it's eh. It's very monotone, and when its original palette was very, I mean, it was like white with red, I think. So seeing it be this like kind of samey color feels kind of boring, in my opinion. Like, I don't mind if they changed the white of the shell to this yellow color, but I wish they didn't make the like little spiny bits also like a gold, like a rusted yellow or gold. I think it's kind of like eh. If they made it maybe like a kind of black-ish, maybe it would look cool, but as it is, I just think it's all right. it's eh. It's okay. It's eh. Dunsparce. This might be controversial. I don't really like Dunsparce's one all that much, and I think it's again because the pink contrasting with the yellow, especially because it's the main parts of its face. It kind of looks sick. It looks a little ill, and it needs, like, get it a doctor. It needs some help. Gligar going best of all time. Lots of blues up here today. This is a really nice, and I'm glad, I don't know, I don't remember if its wings were pink originally, but, like, they changed from the pink to this nice kind of, like, I don't know, dull's the wrong word, but, like, desaturated. It's like a cerulean, maybe? Or like a, God, I'm an artist and I can't remember specific color names. I was gonna say like periwinkle, but I think that's more purpley. But either way, it's like a softer blue. It's like a softer blue that I really, really like. I'm gonna put Steelix into solid. I quite like the use of gold yellow in its body here. I think that's a nice color. Ice, almost ice, yeah, almost. Except it's teetering a little more towards like darker indigos, but it's soft. It's a soft. I like pastels. I'm a sucker for pastel colors, so it's either like a really bright highlight, good complementary, or like pastel colors. It's a toss-up. But either way, I mean, I can't say much about Steelix. It was silver, now it's gold. I think it looks good. What else could be said? I think that's the best thing they could do for Steelix, honestly. Snubble and Granbull. Snubble, I think it's okay. I like that they tried to use the same blues as they did with Gligar, but I don't know if I like the pinks complementing it. It's like the same issue with Politoed. It just doesn't look that good. It's a better shade of blue, but the pinks are too, it's a little meh. Meh. I'm gonna do Grand Bull as alright. I know originally it was just like a pink, and now it's kind of like a. It actually kind of looks more like an actual bulldog. Like the you know what it reminds me of? He reminds me of if any of you are familiar with Tom and Jerry, the bulldog, because the bulldog. I think. Oh God, what was his name? I think it started with a B also. Like I don't remember, but he was like a big burly gray and white bulldog. And Granville kind of reminds me of him. Yeah, he was gray. I just say that this Granville shiny just reminds me of the Tom and Jerry bulldog, because it's kind of leaning into that grayish color. But you know, it's kind of plain either way, but I don't hate it. It could be better, but I think the Tom and Jerry reference is carrying it mostly. Quillfish. Quillfish is going in the Y tier. I just a rare one, and I think it's more like the Quillfish's like pinks are. It's a weird shade. It's kind of like the pink version of the super highlighter green Pokemon that we've been seeing. It's like it's a little odd, a little weird. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of it on Quillfish. It looks good on like Wobbuffet and like kind of better on Quagsire and stuff, but not so great for a Quillfish. That just doesn't look great to me. Scizor are, man, they could have done so much better. I don't dislike it. I think it was originally red, and I think the greens are pretty okay that they chose. But man, if Scizor shiny was like the blues of the Feraligatr or the Yanma, or if it was like a silvery thing, because this whole thing is like metal steel, right? I think it kind of looks like acid at the moment, which is kind of cool, but man, I think a silver blue Scizor would be really cool, actually, now that I think about it. Now we got Shuckle. Shuckle, S tier. Come on. Blue shell? Come on. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. Hang on, let me show a little bit more of the thing that I gotta extend once again. Can't go wrong with it though. Great guy. Great Pokemon. He's just a little guy. He's just a little dude with a blue shell. He kind of looks like an Oranberry. If he like hid, he would probably pass as an Oranberry. It's just, again, the Pokemon team is normally pretty good with their shades of blue when it comes to shinies. But I digress. Heracross, I actually kind of love the pinks on this guy. It's a really weird toss-up. It just really depends on the Pokemon and the shades of pink that it uses. It looks good. I don't know. It's just something about it that I really enjoy on Heracross that I like more than all the other pink Pokemon that are below him. I can't really explain it. I think it's just like it's a nice shade of pink. No, Macargo. Hey, we're gonna get to it eventually. He's almost there. Sneasel! Oh my god. S tier. Best of all time. It looks so good. That is such a good shade of pink to go with the gold like accents, and it goes really well with like the rest of its like white claws and everything. It looks really pretty. It looks really cute, and it belongs on S tier. It's a good shiny. It's a good shiny. Oh my god, Teddiursa, one of my favorite shinies of all time, and one of my favorite shinies ever in this generation. Look at that green! It's the same, it's sharing the same thing with Meryl. It has that beautiful minty green, and it goes really well with like the soft yellows that its original color palette has. He just looks like a Care Bear. What Care Bear is the green one? I don't remember. But he looks like he'd be one of those. Unfortunately, it doesn't translate as well for Ursaring. I do not like it as much on Ursaring. I wish they kind of gave Ursaring the Auburn treatment. I know it might be a little different, considering like it was originally brown, now it's like more of a reddish brown, but I think if they made his body auburn and maybe changed the ring to maybe like, I don't know, maybe pure white or maybe like a reddish yellow, it would look really good. But yeah, it doesn't look as cool on Ursaring. They made it more highlightery instead of the cool mint. Maybe if it was the same shade as the Teddy Ursa, it would look better. But alas. Slugma goes into S tier. Look at this, silver magma. That's a good, again, red from, this is what they should have done to Caesar. They went from red to silver. And I lament that Caesar didn't turn to like a cool shade of gray. Like they could have done with like, they did it with like Rapidash's flames too. However, here we go with Macargo. Why? Why make him pink? Why make him pink? Like, why not keep the silver? They should have kept the lava silver, and they could have kept the reds. They're like the much more red shell that they did in the shiny. But if they made it silver, this would look so much better. But they made it pink. They made the lava pink. And here we are. Here we are, his beady little eyes. It stares right at you. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Swinub and Piloswine. I would put Swinub into solid tier. I really like the green. It's the same thing as these two, but I think it's too muted. I think it's way too desaturated. I wish they gave it a little more brightness, but it is a good shiny. I do like it a lot. Piloswine goes into could be better. Again, I don't actually hate the shade of yellow for it. It's like a pastel soft yellow, but I don't know if I like it on Piloswine. I don't know what I would change it with. Again, I might give it the same treatment I would with Cyndaquil and the others, or what I would have wanted for Ursaring, but at least it's a big contrast from its original. I can give it that. Horsula, easy S tier. That is a beautiful shade of blue. That is a sky blue if I've ever seen it. That's like a baby blue, and it looks really good with the whites. S tier. Can't go wrong. Nothing else to say. Remoraid and Octillery. Remoraid's going to Y, because I don't... It's not about making fish pink, man. It's very, you can see here now, it's like a very pink, shiny. There's a lot of greens, but it's mostly pinks. Lots of pinks. Some golds. I don't hate it. I don't hate the golds on Octillery as much. I don't think it's great or good, but I mean, it's like it was originally red, so it's okay. I think it's okay. Delibird, I'm gonna put in could be better. I like the, again, they went with the bright pinks, but since he was originally red, I actually don't hate it on this guy. It would be cool if they made his bag tail like a black maybe, or like made it the whites like a little more cream colored, but for what it is, it's not bad. It's not bad. Mantine, I'm gonna put in the Y tier. I do like the shade of blue, but he's been kind of given the same treatment as the rest, as these guys, where again, he doesn't look super different from his original, since Mantine's more like a navy blue, but now this is more of a saturated blue. It's like a step between barely different and different enough. He's like in the middle. You know. Is the bag a part of them? Yeah, the bag is, well, this is something that I learned kind of recently, too. I thought it was a separate part of him, but the bag is apparently the tail, also. It's attached to his body. I had no idea. I didn't know. I guess I've never seen the back of a Delibird, so I never really... I was like, oh. I thought he just carried a bag with him around like Farfetch carries a leak, but apparently it's part of his body, which is a little odd to think about, but... Yep, the more you know. Skarmory. I'm gonna put in could be better. I actually do not hate the green for the inside of his wings. but I think the body could be better, because since his body was originally like a silver, I don't know, if they made it like a, oh man, if they made it like a carbon black, kind of, with the bright accent for his wings, the green, that would have looked so cool, I think. Not even like a black like this, maybe even like a, I don't know, just not this. Just not this. It doesn't look super great with the green. Houndoom and Houndour. I love these dudes. I actually don't think I would put them in S tier, but these are like very high up on A tier, just for the color, the blues that they used. And even though I do like the contrast of the orange against the blue, since it's complementary, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, something's not grabbing at me as strongly as these other guys are. They don't look as edgy, that's true. But I do enjoy that they are blue. Blue puppies. You can't go wrong with a blue puppy. Kingdra. Kingdra is going into could be better. I do like it's shiny as well. I do like the pinks. Much better than, this is way better than what they did for Horsey and Seadra, if you remember the last stream. It was, but this is good. It looks, at least it matches the rest of its body better. But you know, as for what it just is kind of samey with all the other, like it doesn't really stand out to me as much as compared to the other Pokemon in the other higher tiers. Fanfi going in the Y tier, it looks barely any different from its this feels like it's the same thing, barely any different from its original counterpart. Donphan. I think it's eh. I do like the oranges that they use for its like top part of its body, but I don't like the body color. Like it's like a weird green. It's like the same green that they use for Swinub, but it doesn't look good with the orange. So unfortunately, he's going in the F tier. However, Porygon 2 goes in the S tier. Look at this guy. He's just a little blue dude. It's again the same. There's a lot of blue-pink situations actually. Now that I think about it, look at this: blue-pink, 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 blue-pink. A lot of them. They really went for cotton candy colors here in this generation. I should just call this one the cotton candy generation instead of the pink one, because there's more than that than I thought. But I think it looks really good on this guy. I just think he looks cool. I just think he looks neat. It's a good contrast. Stantler goes into the Y tier because why? He's highlighter green. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna put Smeargle in the solid tier. I love that they changed the color of his paint on his tail from, I think it was green, now it's like a red. And then they just made his body a little more yellow. So, I mean, it isn't like a super standout, but I think I just love this color red that they use for his tail so much that I'm putting him into the A tier. Tyrogue. Tyrogue I'm gonna put in eh. I don't really like the grays for its body, but I do like the blues for its pants and shoes. The rest of it's like okay. Hitmontop, I'm putting in the Y. I'm gonna put in a Y. At least they kept it gray, like the Tyrogue, but I don't know, the pink. I don't know if I like the pink. Although I do understand why they made it pink, because its original body was blue. But I don't know, if they made it red, I think it would look better with the gray. But it's not as, I don't really like it as much. Smoochum and Elekid, same reasons as the other one, looks barely different from the rest of the Pokemon in the original. Again, it looks exactly like, if I saw them next to each other, it would be really hard to tell the difference. And like, which one's shiny? And it's like, I have no idea. A fun color theory thing? Yeah, sure. We should be almost done. We are like an hour in. These are gonna take a while, guys. Magby though. Magby goes in S tier. I love the golds in Magby. It's like a more, actually it's more like a orange gold than it is like solid yellow than Azumarill. I'd actually say that this is more gold than Azumarill is. They gave Magby the Charmander the shiny Charmander treatment, and it looks really good on him. Yeah. It's just really, I just wish they treated Magmar and Magmotar the same. They did his evolutions dirty. The Y tier, oh my god, Miltank, why? Why is he blue? Why is it blue? Why did they make him blue? I don't understand, I don't get it. I don't like it. It's gross. I do like the shade of blue, I just don't know why they make the cow blue. I don't know. If they made him like black, I think that would look cool. But he just looks like a big old blueberry, which is kind of funny. But I don't like it as much. They drowned. Blissey, same reasons. It looks barely, look at that. It looks no different than its original. It's not great. It's not great. Actually, we're just gonna have to scroll. Now we got to Raikou, Suicune, and Entei. Raikou, I'm actually putting S tier. It looks like an actual tiger. I know its whole thing is like Sabertooth, but I love the oranges, and given that it's like an electric type, I just think it looks really cool. And maybe it's also because I have a bias for Raikou, because Raikou's my favorite out of all the 3 legendary dogs. But I think it's really good. Suicune is going into solid tier. I love the icy blues. It's very, I mean, it's a nice, it's like baby blue almost, but like it matches its typing, and I just think it looks really good. The only thing I maybe want to hamper it on is that it looks a little too monochrome. Maybe make the crystal a different color, like maybe make it like a lavender, I think would look really cool. Or maybe change the little ribbons or like the billowing mane. But as is, pretty solid. However, I am putting Entei in the could be better. I think they just made his little accent, like these things on his cheeks, I think they just made it gray and called it a day. They're like, that's it for Entei. We're done. And you're like, come on. It could be better. I don't hate it though, because I do enjoy Entei's original palette. I just... Why? Actually, I'm gonna put him in actually. I don't really... he was done dirty. He was done dirty. Larvitar, oh my god. I forgot the fucking... Pupitar. Larvitar, Pupitar, and Tyranitar. I love the regular line, but not a huge fan of the like the shinies. I think they're okay. I do like that they kept the purple, because the Pupitar is purple, so they kept like the chest plate, which could have come from Pupitar on Tyranitar, kept it purple. I like the consistency. But I am not a huge fan of the color palettes, guys. It's not great to me. It's very, and it's very different from each other too. Ooh, poor little Larvitar down there. It's like they're okay. Yeah. Celebi. This might be because of my bias for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because there is a shiny Celebi as like a main character for Times, Darkness, and Sky. But I love shiny. I mean, it was green. Now it's now it looks like an actual fairy. Pink, and then they use greens. It's like Cleffa. It's like the shiny Cleffa, except since Celebi was a completely different color, it looks really good on it. So I really like Celebi. It's a really good shiny. And then the last two, Ho-Oh and Lugia, I am also giving them both S tiers. Ho-Oh has the golden feathers. It looks like it's based on a phoenix, and it continues to look like a phoenix with the golden feathers. They even made a little parts of it that were red, silver, which I really like. It's a really good shiny. Onion for real, for Celebi. Actual onion. Red onion. And then Lugia, again, it's not very subtle. I mean, they changed all of its blue parts to pink. And sometimes that's all you need to do. It is really good. And Lugia is my favorite legendary Pokemon ever because of the Pokemon 2000 movie and Lugia's song. And when we get to XD Gale of Darkness next year, haha, wink wink, because it's gonna be December soon, or New Year's soon, they make Shadow Lugia, which looks dope as hell. and we'll be able to see it again then there. But as for shinies, they're both really, really good, and I really enjoy it a lot. And that's it. That's it for the our fucking look at it. Not as much. I feel like we had more in the Y tier in Kanto than we did in Johto. They came up with a lot of good ones. There was a good amount of Pokemon in the S and A tier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, 33, 33, 30, it's like 40 or like 40 or like 41. That's like almost half of the whole generation is really good. And even these are still, like, I don't hate them. They did good. They did good, just generate, they're learning. They're getting better. They're getting better. But they have missed the mark on quite a few. So I guess when we get to Hoenn next stream, which I don't remember how many Pokemon. Hey Siri, how many Pokemon are in Gen 3?
The third generation introduced 135 new Pokemon, starting
135.
with
All right.
Deoxys,
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Siri.
species.
Thank you, Siri.
This answer is
Siri.
from Wikipedia.
Hey, thank you.
Of course.
Okay. Wow, so it's like an in-between of Kanto and Hoenn. Like 136 Pokemon. So, probably gonna take another hour and a half. We'll see. I'm trying to get faster with these. And I think I am getting a little faster, but... alas. Here we are. But anyways, those are my rankings for today. Thank you for looking at them. And we'll be doing Hoenn next time. Now we can actually start playing the game. The thing that everyone's here for. I just remembered that we were in the Under. We went into the underground city and we beat up a bunch of dudes. And we're also, oh my god, we caught Entei, which took like half the stream already. And I don't remember what we're doing now, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, we're gonna do the Colosseum battle. Hang on. Okay, and make sure we're all healed up. Look, we're pretty high leveled. Yeah, tell me about the color theory. Okay, so now we need to figure out where to. Oh, we can't go in there because she's giving out shadow Pokemon. I think we need to get Sylvus out of his little prison thing, but I don't know how. I don't drink soda all that much because obviously it's very unhealthy. I usually drink juice and like sports drinks, which are also pretty unhealthy if that's the only thing you drink. But I only get soda when I'm at like a party typically, or I'm at a restaurant, which isn't very often. But I did snag a few from the family Thanksgiving. I just grabbed a but that's all it took. I had to go here. I discovered that they were bringing Shadow Pokemon to Pyrite from here. I did manage to filch this from them. Is it a key card? Our disc. I think it's an item to seize for only down here. Okay, so it's for the elevator. Thanks, buddy. How did you give that to me while your hands were bound? Alright, well, I'll get back to you. Thank you for the disc. Go right. In the rightward direction. Telepathy? True. He used his mind. Ooh, they did a monochrome skin fit for Eminem. That's interesting. Hey, I'm always a fan of... That's like, I mean, that's why Persona 5's color palette is like... Its style is so good because it's black. Its main color palettes is red, black, white, and its accent color is red. And it's a huge contrast, and it looks really good. That's why I love it a lot. Oh shit. Hey guys. You ready to go on the air? Oh. Pardon me, I'm just gonna steal your shit while you're filming. 3 rare candies? Yeah, I'm gonna save those up. I can use that on oregano, so it can evolve. Wait. Hey Siri. What level does Bayleaf evolve at?
Bayleaf, Japanese. Bayleaf is a grass
Yeah,
type
Bayleaf.
Pokemon
It's a third
introduced
too.
in Generation
Alright,
2.
thank you. Alright, thank you.
My pleasure.
I think the only reason why Bayleaf didn't evolve right away is because it died when it evolved to 32. My bad. Sorry, Oregano. But I don't really want to use Meganium in my main team, so... Lady Venus is especially confident on her right profile. Hi guys! Testing, the rain in the under is accompanied by thunder. Ooh, tongue twisters, they do that, that's true. You two, you're holding up the film shoot. We're about to begin filming. Wait, who are you? I recognize those faces. Those faces were on the blacklist from headquarters. How'd you find us? That's not important now. I'll squash you myself and collect the reward from Master NASCAR. NASCAR. He likes racing. Okay, period. We're just gonna fight her right now? She got whole jewels on her dress. 45? She has a Steelix? Lord have mercy. Sour cream and onion, we're gonna have... Well, if only I had hot chip out right now. I wonder what her what's it called? Her shadow Pokemon is. She for sure got one. Let's do Psybeam. Man, we're about to go live. Yeah, you could just kind of like, where is this even? This should be happening live on the set. Like all the news, like anchors and stuff are like, move, or like just chanting, what's it called? Tongue twisters in their head. They're too distracted. They don't care. They're like, she's fighting someone else again. It's just another Tuesday. No, sour cream. No. They just leave the building. Yeah, they had to like take the elevator together. You had to put in the disc. And they're like, hang on. Hurt yourself. Ah, you and your fucking earthquake. I knew you were gonna use that shit. Oh my god, Sour. Look, we're so close to... You hurt your friend! Well, not my problem, but... Damn! Oh my god, we're like right there. Yeah, awkward small talk. Exactly. Bayonet is a ghost type. I don't know if Dark is super effective against it. Yeah, I need Entei out here, but he's gonna use fucking stupid ass Earthquake again. Yeah, it is super effective. Again, Ghost, Psychic, Bug, and Dark, I always get confused about their type effectiveness. You're gonna use it on Sour Cream, huh? Yeah, I figured. He was about to fucking level up. He was getting to 40. Rude. I'm taking out Hot Chip. This might be a problem though if Steelix uses Earthquake again, which he probably will. Oh, it hurt itself. Good. Bayonet is super cool. Good Pokemon, good Pokemon. Yeah, Onion, yeah! Die. Die, perish, actually. My attack's at 69. Nice. Stomp. Yeah. That's a good move. You have shit moves. I'll be real, Entei. You have bite. I know Sunny Day is a good move, but I don't want to waste a turn using Sunny Day. There we go. And he had Leer. Like, come on. You're level 41. Wild Plume. Oh, that's not a good thing for you. Kill. You fool, taking out a grass type. Here. Suicune? Son of a bitch. Here we are again. And it's oh. You know what that means, guys. We're gonna be here a while. You know what that means. God damn it. I did not expect this to happen this quickly. This fast. Son of a bitch. Okay. I don't even want to confuse around Suicune. I'm scared of doing that again. I don't want to repeat what happened with Entei. Hot chip. I don't want... What? I can use Sunny Day to make... It probably knows like Surf or some shit, I bet. Or like Hydro Pump or something. Holy shit, it flattened. That was the longest death animation. Yeah. I used the secret glitch. No Surf. What did I say? That's not good. Okay, we just used Sunny Day to make it, you know, not as strong. Okay. Sunny Day, and we're gonna keep using. I'm gonna keep using Feint Attack. Yeah, that's right. Your Surf shouldn't be as strong, I hope. Okay. What if the gem on his head broke? Good question. I think the gem is what gives him the ability to like purify water. I think that was like one of the main things in the Celebi movie. But who knows? Entei, you see regular Entei's color, right? Like Shadow Rush. Damn! Well, I don't care if you kill him, but well, I was hoping he'd last a little longer so I can do another Sunny Day, because I don't know how long it's gonna last. Let's do Sponge Cake. Dang, Sponge Cake's about to like level up. Okay. Solid. I'm knocking on wood here. This is a way better situation than we had with Entei, admittedly. I'm afraid Sponge Cake's gonna kill Suicune if I use any of these. I'm just gonna use Cotton Spore. Oh, okay. Here we are, lads. The beginning. Oh, it's using Shadow Rush? Great. Don't die, please. Okay. Period. I still have a good amount of Pokeballs. I don't have many Ultra Balls though. I don't have many Ultra Balls, but we'll see how well this is gonna go. Alright, let's I can only do it once, so I'm gonna use a Cotton Spore on it again, just because I can. I have 3 Ultra Balls. God damn it. We can only hope and pray. It's got 8 Great Balls. Come on. Gimme. That means Raiku's last. Shit. Shit. Just make it slow as hell. You know what? I might actually... Damn. I might actually... Oh shit! Oh my god, it has like 1 HP. Bring Noctowl. I might swap out for Noctowl. Because at least Noctowl has Hypnosis, and that could go really well with capturing Shadow Pokemon. I don't think anyone else has any moves that'll deal... Yeah, they don't really have... Yeah. No status afflicting moves. The one time. I'll switch it for Ferd, though, why not? It's always one shake, man. It's always one shake. I almost done with my food. Oh my god, you're gonna krill yourself! That's exactly what you did! Damn, that's crazy. Anyways. You're like right there, buddy, get caught. You're right there. Please! Please! I'm begging you! You and your stupid Shadow Rush! No! Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? The pain, the misery. Why won't you die? More like, why won't you get... Why won't you stay in the ball? Damn! That was two shakes this time. She's like, if you can't catch me, no one can. Fuck you. I know what I'm gonna call this. I know what I'm gonna call this stream now. I called the VOD on YouTube in the last stream. I called it the Entei stream, and this one's gonna be the Suicune stream. I didn't think we'd be. I didn't think we were gonna get to this point this quickly. I thought it's gonna be a while till we saw Suicune. But here we are. Damn it! Onion! And someone calling out for you was like, Onion! Next episode, yeah, next episode we're gonna get Raikou. We're gonna call it the Raikou episode. Ah, son of a gun. I try my darndest, I really do. Damn! Why won't you be caught? You're literally... I should have brought Noctowl with me. Next time I'll bring Noctowl. Or maybe I should have, man, I should have kept Thunderwave on what's it called? On Onion. Oh! Shit! it was like right there! Sponge cake. We're getting there though. We're getting there. This is getting close. This is getting close. I don't know the actual, like, the statistics behind the chances of actually catching these guys. Damn. Damn. And then, man, maybe I should just, yeah, it's pretty committed to using Shadow Rush every time. It's not gonna use Surf anymore. She's like, fuck that. I'm gonna kill Suicune. Because at least it'll still be mine at that point. Nope. Nope. We're here for the long con, guys. We're here for the long con. So, I guess while we're here, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? We're like 30, like maybe 20 to 30 minutes into actually playing this at this point, and we are we are struggling right now. But I'm almost done finishing my rice and my corned beef. It's really satisfying when you make the perfect portion of food to sate your hunger. There's no leftovers, and you feel like perfectly full. Cause you know, sometimes you make too much food for yourself, and like, you have to be like, oh, you're either like, you gotta push yourself to finish it so you're not wasting food, and you're like super bloated, or like you're not hungry enough and you don't feel like making yourself more food. But when you make like just the right amount, it's like Goldilocks. When it's just the right amount, you're like, hell yeah. I know my tummy, and my tummy is exactly this hungry. Okay, bud. Okay, bud. Okay, one of these days. How long do you think it's gonna take to catch this Suicune? I feel like we're on like attempt 25. Jesus, Doc. That is concern. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I've had similar scares before, I admit. Crack your jaw though, that's crazy. And especially since it's so late for you right now. Imagine having to go to the hospital this late at night. That's insane. You know what's also insane? That Suicune does not want to get caught right now. Do you think there's like a... I wonder if there's like a... hotkey. Ooh, wait a second. Wait. Hold on a second. Wait. Ooh, really? Hang on. I'm testing something right now. We'll see if this, Oh my god, that's amazing! There's a hotkey to do this. I didn't know that. That's great! That's great! I'm actually gonna make this. I'm gonna make this. No. Yes. Okay. Because I was manually doing this. But now I know there's a hotkey. I can do this super quick now. Oh my god. No, I totally, you know what? I am the same way, Doc. I'm like, I don't want to burden these guys. So I'll just wait. I'm fine. But that's 4+ hours, I totally get it. I'm the same way. I can shake your hand on that one. Look how fast I can do this now. It's amazing. I mean, it'd be great if I don't have to keep doing it for this long, but sometimes that's just how it is. Things I don't need to show this. I can hide that. Things you can't see on stream, but things that I can see on stream. And I finished my food. And I'm full. Except I'm still thirsty. But I could die, what if I don't? This fucking Suicune. Hang on, I'm not gonna get another soda, because 2 sodas in one sitting is a little much. I'm just gonna get some Gatorade. Oh wow, didn't get caught? That's crazy. Roll it back. It's rewind time. Actually, time traveling is a huge aspect of Pokemon Colosseum. You guys didn't know it until now. That'd be crazy. Remember when Suicune stayed in the ball for at least 3 shakes? I do. Oh shit. My bad. I didn't mean to mute it. I'm trying to remember if I, like, when was the last time I did something? Well, I don't think I've done it in a situation like that perilous, but I have this thing where, and I think I might have mentioned it before in past streams, but I have this thing where when I sleep over at someone's place, or if someone sleeps over at my place, I always have I don't know how it happened or how I conditioned myself to do this, but I made it so that if I'm staying somewhere or if I have a friend staying at my place, I will always wake up first. I will always wake up very early, and I'll be the first one to wake up. And I don't know why. Maybe a part of it is like anxiety in a way, where like, what if I don't want to like have my friends wait for me to wake up? So I'll wait for them though. So I'll be the one waking up first. So if you're my friend and you're hearing this now, like if I've slept over at your place or you've slept over and you're hearing this now, it's not your fault, I promise. It's not like I don't trust you or anything, it's just, oh my god! Yeah, we did it! We did it, baby! We did it! Look at her twirling and stuff. Man, that's crazy. We did it. I'm so thank God. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like being, and it's funny because normally when I'm like, and it might be a comfort thing as well, obviously if I like with family, like obviously I have a tendency to sleep in. I normally wake up at like, well, what I regularly do nowadays is I wake up at like 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning, and then I go back to sleep because my bed is so comfy and I'm so sleepy. And then I wake up again at 10:30, and I kind of just veg in bed for a while until like 11 or 12, and then I would go on with my day with whatever I need to do, unless I have to wake up early for a specific thing. But yeah, no matter like if it's with friends, I always will wake up at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and I will stay awake. I will not go back to sleep. I could not go back to sleep. And it's the same thing too, like it usually takes a while for me to go to bed as well if I'm sleeping over and stuff. I usually wait till I hear my friends asleep, and then I go to bed, and then I end up falling asleep. Like I try to, I don't mean to, but yeah, that might be it, Doc. It might be because my brain just like doesn't like having to have my friends waiting for me or something, as if it's some kind of like, not burden is too strong, inconvenience maybe, which obviously it isn't, because it's not an inconvenient thing for me to wait for my friends, but you know. Oh, all the people left. Yeah, it might be protecting people. I mean, cats do that too. Cats, you ever wonder why a cat sleeps near you? Sometimes I have like Mac all the time whenever I'm like working. She would sometimes, like, there's a little cat tower that I got for her when she was a baby kitty that she sometimes climbs on, and she kind of like sleeps in next to my desk while I work. And cats, if the cat sleeps near you, it's because they're basically like protecting you. They're very light sleepers as well, for the same reason. They do it so they can like watch your back, especially if you're going to like the bathroom. Mac likes to follow me to the bathroom, and while I do my business, she would just kind of lay down in front of the door and just sit there for a couple seconds, or like wait till I finish before leaving. They got your back. They're very protective in that way, which I appreciate. They're very very cute. How could I get bested by a mere boy? I'll get you back for this. I took your Suicune. So I think I'm gonna replace oregano with Suicune. Ooh, I don't know. What am I gonna, what's it called? Name Suicune. Maybe Ice Cube or something like that. Or like Mint. Mint chip. And like hot chip and mint chip. Some interesting discoveries were made about the purification process. There are several ways to cause the opening of the heart's door, and the resulting effects appear to differ with the original nature of the Pokemon. Also, as the purification process advances, the Shadow Pokemon regains its moves and original nature. And it regains all the XP points it's accumulated. Period. And we know that already. Oh, they love being they love being scratched so bad they'd be lost in the sauce. That is really cute. That's when that's when you know it's hitting. That's cute. There's a Quillfish and an Ariados and a Lotad and a Zigzagoon. Why are the frames like why is the glass like broken? And a Slacking and a oh, she's running. Lairon. Nice. Mac doesn't have a tendency to like. It makes me worry a lot as I try really hard. We have our moments, but I try really like I'm always worried about being a good mom, a good cat parent for Mac. And Mac doesn't really have the tendency to like purr and stuff like most cats do when like they're happy. So I worry all the time if I'm not like treating her well enough or if she likes me or not. But sometimes I gotta remember that cats are all different and they show their affections and appreciation in different ways, even if it's not like most other cats. It's just how Mac tends to be. But there are times like when I pet her, she's not very touchy. So like the only time she kind of likes being pet is when she's kind of like relaxing, laying down in her like really sleepy, when she's getting really sleepy and she's like cuddled in her like cat tower or whatever. That's usually when she's okay with being pet. But usually she does this thing where when I stop to go and pet her, sometimes she would like push her head more into my hand and stuff, and I thought it was like the cutest thing ever. So, you know, it's... Oh my god, she's fucking running. No, I was gonna follow you. Now I have to go down the stairs of all these trainers. Wait, I need to heal my Pokemon first, actually. Hang on. Back up, Viv. We need to heal. We need to heal right now. And I need to get Suicune. That's why they unlocked this part. Thank you. Thank you for this. Good shortcut. Good shortcut. Yep. But yeah, going back to like the sleeping thing, I don't know how I don't know the exact reason of why I developed that anxiety thing for when it comes to sleeping around like, you know, friends and stuff. But it is what it is, I suppose. Where is Suicune? Mint chip. Thank you, oregano. Hang on, I need to know if you know hypnosis. You do, though, right? Yeah, okay. Oh wait, I can unlock its heart. Wait. Putting up. Tightly shut, tightly shut. Yeah, everyone else is. Except for Mischievous. Slugma. Damn, I didn't know Noctowl was like right there. Yeah, let's unlock its heart. Why not? Oops. I kind of want to also check for its... Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. She didn't mind getting petted. She would bap. She's like, no. Cats are weird. Cats are silly funny. They're just silly little guys. Okay, we're gonna unlock Noctowl's heart as soon as we can. That's quite a ways away from... I'm not gonna do it right away. But it knows hypnosis. That's all that matters to me. For now. Let's work on getting Suicune. Yeah, let's switch it with Onion for a hot minute. Even though I also don't want Suicune in my final team, I do want it... Oop. Oops, there were other spies, you're not getting past me. Hunter Frunna. Ligar. We have some strong Pokemon. Get more Pokeballs? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do, like, after I leave this dungeon area. What? Already? The Gligar? Okay. As soon as I get out of this, finish this kind of area, I'm gonna go get Pokeballs and I'm gonna purify... purify Noctowl while I'm at it. We have a lot of money, I think, so we should be able to do well with it. Damn, ow. Suicune already? You just got out here. You just got here. This again. Oh, we should call him. Suicune! Dang, it's gonna take a while for that thing to... I guess it's a legendary, so of course it's gonna take more time than the regular Pokemon. Oh god. Okay. Oh my god. It might die. It'll probably die. Yeah, of course. Of course it did. Of course it does. I'm glad I found a hotkey to do these glitches. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So much better. So much better than... I had to do it manually, and it took a while to click through everything. My accuracy! Oh, Suicune didn't go into a fever mode this time. Look at the little onion. I guess, is Shroomish an onion? What is Shroomish based off of? It's like a bulb. It's like a big old bulb. Okay, let's do confusion. A mushroom? Oh yeah, you're right. It does look like a mushroom. It's a weird little guy. Son of a... Why do you always use Shadow Rush at the most inopportune times? Oh! Okay, period. Shrooms. Yeah, that makes... Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's not a... It's not a whole mushroom. It's shroom-ish. Maybe that's why they named it that. Because it doesn't look like a complete mushroom. It's just a little... It's just shroomish. And you leveled up. And Sponge Cake leveled up. A weird cousin. For sure. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Decide we want to the Ursa. Oh, you know what? No, let's try and catch Gligar before it fucking kills itself. And I gotta call Suicune because it's asleep right now. Yeah, sit down. It's a little guy. I love Teddy Ursa. He's a little teddy bear. That's basically why it's Teddy. First try, baby. Let's go, actually. Period. You love to see it. Nice. You love it. You love it. You love to see it. Dang, not even calling it well. Oh, it's crying. It looks so, like, not even sad. It just kind of looks unbothered. It's kind of like, whatever. I'm here, I guess. Yeah. I know there's some things you can buy at the shop in the town too. Damn, one hit KO. That I think will help with purification. That's expensive, but I have a lot of money. A takedown that says, I'm just a silly little guy. That would be cute. That would be really cute. And it's just like, it's, I don't know what character it would be of, but it would be just a guy, just a little guy sitting there, like Teddiursa. I missed! And you're in hyper mode. Oh god. Oh, Sour Cream gonna die? Ooh! Almost. Almost going to die. Well, let's just use Swift. That shit never misses. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Wow, it took off a tiny centimeter. Dang, I might switch back to... I just might switch back to... Onion. I was gonna take... Oh my god, it got flat! It's fucking flattened. Bum bum. I'm not supposed to lose. I've won a Colosseum challenge. I got that Shadow Gligar and it got stolen from me. If you're mean to me, I'm going to cry. Okay. Wah! You are a grown woman. You are a whole grown woman. Get it together, girl. You're like at least 16 to 18 years old. I mean, of course you could cry when you're older, but... What's Frenna doing up top? She's crying, actually. Give me your money and your Pokemon. Yeah, that's like a whole robbery situation. Roselia and Curlia. Let's go, Sour Cream and Onion. Fucking go. No Shadow Pokemon this time? Let's do this. The dancers, you're right. They be schmoovin'. Oh, did you see her put her hands on her hips? She's so sassy. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god. Another poison Pokemon? The sass, for real. This is not a great matchup for you. for her right now. I have all super effective Pokemon. Oh, so what beauties with grace. She falls on her face. Stantler! Not as graceful as the rest. It's a Shadow Stantler! Ooh, cutting down our attack? Okay. Well, this could go... Well, I'm pretty sure Sour Cream is gonna die, but I hope that he can at least get rid of, Bloom. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I bet it knows, like, Takedown or some shit. It's a normal type, so... Oh. Goodbye, Sour Cream. You were a good one. Let's take out Suicune again. Dang. Maybe I'll have to make a Pokeball run sooner than I thought if every single trainer has a fucking Shadow Pokemon with them. Well... We'll just keep hunkering out. No, just taking those two moves that give recoil. What the fuck? Why was that so strong? Wow, I don't. Was that a? I think that was a crit. But gee, Suicune might die from this. Oh god. Wait, I might accidentally kill it. Oh god. Ah, oh, Jesus. It went down so fast. I'm gonna just use the secret power. I got nothing to hide. Okay, it did use Takedown this time. Oh my god. Oh, now it's in... Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool, very cool. Okay, whew, okay. That was like a crazy... I bet it's gonna use fucking Takedown. Of course it is. Ah! Okay. Okay. Dang, Suicune about to fucking die here. And I'll just call Onion because there's nothing else I can do at this point. We were being young and tiny was the only thing on our minds. There's the bliss of no responsibilities as a child, you know? You know? If it uses Shadow Rush and it doesn't die from it, then well, it's okay if Suicune dies. Oh, okay, it's fine. Hey, listen, the lower the HP, the better, baby. Oh wait, I have Noctowl. But yeah, that was the whole reason why I brought Noctowl. To make it sleep. Hypnosis. And we're going to try catching it again. At age 6, I was born without a face. I know that Game Grumps reference. I've been on a Grump kick lately. Like I've been like watching a bunch of like compilations. Jesus, Stantler, can you? Oh my God, that does. How does it do that much damage? I don't remember it ever being that strong. I know Takedown's a strong move, but I didn't think it was that strong. Well, I guess Noctowl was also really low level in comparison, so actually, you know what? That makes sense. Oh, we got him! Never mind, we don't need Noctowl. First try, baby. What's with this ridiculous power? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you'd understand. Oh my God, there's another guy down here. I gotta heal up again. Hang on. Okay, and I'm gonna switch. Yeah, I brought something back. Hang on, I just gotta heal again. Gotta make my rounds. This is fine. This is fine. Dun, 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 dun. But for like a... Can you imagine not having these cough cough wink wink like glitches, cough cough wink wink, and just playing this regularly? I could never. I would get so, I don't know if anxious is the right word, but I'll be like so annoyed if the shadow Pokemon kept krilling themselves. Like, dude, please. I would have missed out on like at least half of those Pokemon. Oh, where does this go? Whoa, okay. Timer Ball? Those are really good. They're the one that ends themselves. And a Max Potion. Nice. Timer Ball is good because it's really good at catching when it takes forever. So if you're constantly failing, then use a Timer Ball and you have probably the best chance at that point. I hardly thought I'd have to get involved in this. What? Shadow Pokemon? Oh, ma'am? Bodybuilder Lania? Ma'am? those muscles? Tall? Hello? I could take her. Not in a fight. Oh, wink. I think Octillery's just straight up a water type. But we're gonna try beating these guys up anyways. Kill! Yeah, crit too? Okay. Sour Cream putting in the work, honestly. Masquerain? We're fine. Today's Tuesday, I realized. I know that's obvious. I mean, I literally, because we're streaming, of course it's get paralyzed, idiot. I know it's Tuesday, but I forget that FF14. I was literally just thinking about like what I have to do for my what dailies I usually do for FF14, and there's a weekly reset every Tuesday, so I can do all my cool stuff over again, as in I can get money because I'm poor in the game. In the server, they give you 50 million gil to mess around with. And I'm like, man, I wish I had that money. I wish I had that money in my main. Things are so expensive. Things are so expensive. I should really get rid of the paralysis that sour cream has, but alas. I've been working towards this. So for my main character, Astra, I'm trying to do like I'm technically a completionist when it comes to games, but there's literally no way I'm going to, oh, it's a Shadow Pokemon. There's literally no way I'm going to 100% FF14, because there's just so much shit that it would take, like getting all the achievements and stuff would be literally impossible for me. So, I am like, what I'm trying to do, what it counts as completion for me personally is getting all of my jobs, all of my classes to, oh my god, this bitch is gonna use dig. Like my tanks, my DPS, my healers, all to 90, get all my crafters and gatherers to 90, and some other miscellaneous things to complete, and I'm gonna count that as 100. Count that as 100% for me. But that shit's a huge time. I think at this point maybe like 1100 hours with Astra. 1100 hours. Dang, Onion's. Oh wait, I was gonna be like Onion's faster than sour cream, but that's only because sour cream is paralyzed right now. Rest in peace again. Didn't have a chance. He would have lived if he weren't paralyzed. Sour cream keeps dying. This poor soul. Dang, more XP. Hey, those boosts. They have that too, actually, in FF14. Like, they have a they call it when they open up completely new servers for people to go in, they have a thing called Road to 80, which means like for if you make any characters in that world for however long it takes, it's gonna be like you can have, it'll be super, you'll level up to 80 really, really quick, and right now the cap is like 90, so you can level up your jobs really quick. Or if you transfer a character over into that server, you could oh, he's gonna use it on Sponge Cake, so Sponge Cake is, there we go. We're gonna switch to Noctowl. You can also make it 80, so I took advantage of it with Astra, except if you transfer a character over, you only get the buff for a while. A little while. Yeah, get bopped a bozo. But yeah, it's a big time commitment. But there's also this thing called a mentor status that you can get, and it just means if you manage to get it, that means you'll get like a little crown next to your like username. And if you get mentor status, that basically means that indicates you're a person that like new players can look at for like help and things. Like if you're like they're having trouble with a dungeon or whatever, they can like help you and all that jazz. Oh, this is really good right now. A lot of people, of course there are like really bad mentors who really only want it for the crown icon, which is stupid. And I really enjoy helping people in the game, so I want to get it for Astra. But there's a lot you need to do in order to become a mentor. You need to like get all your jobs to, I think, 70 or 80 at least, or no. You have to get one job in each class to 90. which is like a tank, a DPS ranged, a DPS and a healer, to 90, and do like all the real quests dealing with it. I'm saying this as if you understand completely. I hope it's not too confusing, but I'm just rambling at this point. You have to have at least like 1,500 commendations, which is basically like that's basically like a hey, you did a good job, like from other players. Like, I like you. You were fun. You were good to play with. Damn, dang, I can't even redo the hypnosis. Oh well. It's cool. It's fine. We're fine. And you have to do at least 1,000 dungeons, which is a lot. Obviously you get that one naturally as you keep playing, but even doing it normally, it took me like just going through this story by itself and doing dailies. I think I only hit like 800 to 900 naturally, so I had to grind a bit to get that one. The hardest one obviously is the commendations, because I mean that relies on other players like vouching for you, essentially. Oops, almost pressed the wrong button. But I really want my characters to be mentors. I want to help other players. It feels really rewarding in a way to like. I've only got into the game kind of. Oh yeah, first try, baby. Let's go. I've only got into the game for maybe like a year and a half now, and I've learned so much, and I made such cool friends, and I want to help other people. FF14's a good game, man. What can I say? I'm a loser. I can't show my face in front of Lady Venus like this. Does Lady Venus have a healing thing down here? Because that would be really cool and sexy of her. Damn it. I was hoping. I don't want to run all the way back upstairs. 4 Ultra Balls? Oh my god. What a godsend. Truly. Wait, can I use the elevator? Shit. I don't wanna... I mean, I still have Poke... You know what? Let's try. Let's try. Maybe I've been relying on sour cream too much. Forget about getting past me, I'll protect Lady Venus from you. Okay, Ryder Nellis. Sure. Sneasel and Corsola. Technically, it would make most sense if the Sneasel was a Shadow Pokemon, because it looks evil. Which is a little mean to say, but... I was right! It just looks so sneaky. What can I say? Corsola, well, Corsola's a water type, so let's go with the... Fuck it, Thunder. No, Doc, no. I think I'm okay. I think I'm just a guy. Oh yeah, Sneasel's a dark type. I think I'm just a little guy. My friend, like a couple weeks ago, they sent me a pic. Oh no, I think I said this already. But they, you know, I've shown it on stream, the little Super Mario RPG. Mario. And my friend sent it to me, he's like, this is, like, if anyone asks me, like, what your gender is, I'll just show them this. It was just a picture of little Mario. And, like, just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. What can I say? I can't help it. I can't help it. Let's do Thunderbolt. Like, I'm not... It's hard to describe how I feel about myself, because obviously, like, I, like many other people, I have my own slew of, like, insecurities and things like that. I'm no different from anyone else. Mario the Full Arm, that is a good point. Holy shit! Oh my god! I didn't think that was gonna be that strong. Okay, okay. Viper's definitely going for my ass right now. So... Anyways, it's not like when I say despite my own insecurities about myself, obviously, when I say I'm like a little guy, or like I think I'm okay, or like just like average, I'm not trying to like demean myself. I just, you know, I just exist. Well, but I guess at the same time, thinking that you don't have any outstanding qualities is kind of a dig on yourself as well, I suppose, in a way. So I guess I understand where that's coming from, but I also don't think like I'm not. I don't know. It's confusing. It's a really it's like a whole tangled ball and all that, you know. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, cool. Obviously, being cool isn't a bad thing. It's nothing but a compliment. Dang, I wonder if I should hang on. And maybe I'll try Great Ball with Sneasel, and then I can Shadow Rush the Viper. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's more like I just don't think any current qualities I possess. At least personality-wise, or yeah, Sneasel caught Sneasel. I mean, obviously the tattoos and like aesthetics are cool, but I don't know. I guess I just don't see myself just being that sort of thing. Like it's hard. Like even though I've been with my partner for like God, can you believe time? The passage of time is crazy. But like the idea of wrapping my head around the fact that someone could be like crushing on me or pining for me is so wild to me. I get not necessarily in a way that I don't think anyone would do it. I just think it's wild considering I guess who I am. Oh my god, this fucking Suicune always going in a fever pitch when I just want him to hit some things just a little bit. Hey, we were able to do. I just realized we were able to do this without sour cream. So yippee, I guess. Dang. We kind of struggling a little bit though. We're fine. We're cool. Well, we'll win this. Yeah, we'll win this. We'll win it. I'm really do you think I should go back up the stairs, or do you think that there's gonna be another healing thing, like, behind that passage? I'm really hoping there's, like, a healing thing, because... Oh my god, it's a Viper, please! Well, there's nothing I can do. Oh god! Thank you. Man, Suicune. It's okay. At least every time I call at it, that means its shadow goes down a little tiny bit. I appreciate that, dog. Thank you. That's really kind of you to say. It's that's something I wanted to mention too. And obviously, this is not a dig at you or anyone. Because my friend, I'm always very, very grateful and thankful for the people I have around me, like my friends, and the people I've surrounded myself with. They are nothing but kind and amazing, and I am so thankful to have them in my life. Like, not to get emotional, randomly emotional, but I always think, like, it's so... And again, one of the things I probably mentioned already. Oh shit, I should have fucking saved or some shit. Oh no. Why do you have to chase me? They're gonna fight me. You're gonna... Okay, thank god. I was gonna panic for a second. A train? No, yeah, I'm gonna heal first. Fuck this. What was I saying? Is that one of the most you know, quality time, I would argue, is probably my biggest love language, and I think that's because, like, I think out of all the things we can give to each other, romantic or otherwise, like in this world, is that time is such a valuable thing that we can give, like the most valuable thing we can give people, because that's something you can literally never take back. Like once you spend your time with someone, or dedicate your time for someone, that you can't take that shit back. You can't reverse time or anything. Like it's being spent, and that's why I'm always appreciative of like you guys for whenever you watch my streams and stuff, because you're literally giving me 2 to 3 hours of your time every like Tuesday and Thursday for the most part, and you can't take that back. And so I appreciate that you are willingly able to spend that time with me just to talk funny shit and play video games and stuff like that, you know? And I forgot where I was going with this necessarily, but I guess it's in that same way where like choosing people in your life is a very like special thing. Again, platonic or otherwise. Like I am thankful that I am surrounded by such wonderful people and that I get to spend time with them, and vice versa. Well, actually, it is especially vice versa. Like, not only have I'm thankful that not only that I have these people in my life, like you guys, but also like I'm even more thankful that they decided to choose to have me in their lives. You know, that's like such a special privilege to have. And it's I don't know. I try not to take that stuff for granted. You know, it's where did these guys go? Did they just straight up disappear? I don't have a key. I was like, where did they go? Oh, we just went in a circle. Didn't think I really let you take your train, and she runs. And they're fucking bolting. Cool. We gave you the runaround. I bet she's gonna use the fucking elevator again. I'll be real, I kind of forgot where I was going with that whole spiel, but, it's... When I say things like I think I'm okay, or like I think I'm like just an average guy, like I'm just a person, I always try to frame it where I'm trying, like I'm not saying these things as a way to fish for compliments. And I hope that whenever I say things like this, it doesn't like it doesn't make you feel like you gotta say something to like cheer me up or whatever. Because even though I have insecurities like everyone else, I feel pretty secure in myself in certain other ways. But yeah, I don't know. I just I'm just trying to be around. Where the hell did this person run to? Are you done? Is this person done? She's just... No, she ran away though. But she ran away. Damn. Damn! But I guess in terms of like people having romantic feelings for me, like crushes or otherwise, it's just... It baffles me in a good and appreciative way that people are able to harbor such strong feelings towards me. I think that's something I'm really, really appreciative for. Where the hell did she run to? She gave me the runaround and I cannot find her all of a sudden. Did she go back to the fucking station? I don't remember. I mean, this is as far as I've ever gone, I think. I think I stopped at Entei. The Mount Battle was as far as I got when I was a kid. So all of this is like... whatever. Oh no, yeah, I totally understand that, Doc. It's... yeah, like... I always feel so deeply for people who don't have like such a good community surrounding them because of pure circumstance. But have the key? No, that's Pirate Town. Hang on. And I'm not trying to downplay your compliments, or it really it really means a lot to me. It's very kind of you to say that stuff, and I'm glad that you're like, you know, someone who was able to dedicate a little bit of your time. If I swear to God, if this girl tries to fight me. Have you seen Lady Venus? Son of a bitch. Wait, I didn't fucking heal! Did I heal? I was too in my feelings. Oh my god. Here we go again with this. Oh no, I did. Okay, thank god. I was gonna say. I was kind of on autopilot mode for a while there because I was just so focused on speaking. But you know, it's actually really, I don't know how to word this properly, but it's a really brave and strong thing to have grown up in a situation where there's so much negativity around you, and instead of kind of harboring that for yourself, you are able to turn around and do the opposite, which is something that's very admirable. And you know, you should, I mean, it's more like give yourself more credit for that kind of thing, because that's really hard. It's harder than a lot of people think to be in the face of such, like, I can't think of any other word other than negativity and like maybe resentment, and instead of, and like coming from that and turning around and being a better person. I'm the same way in a couple aspects, and you know, there was a quote. There's a quote that I saw that and I'm pretty sure you might have heard it. This elevator's off limits, girl. I just fucking, oh, it can go behind her. Okay. Do you think she left? Actually, no. You know what? Since we're out here, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go and get the Pokeballs and stuff. The quote. Oh yeah, the quote was like, "The world is cruel, and therefore I won't be." I think it's something I've saved in my. I have a little notes thing in my phone full of like quotes that are just like that. And you know, the world's full of a lot of shit. Let me tell ya. But also full of kindness and everything too. Just has to remember that in the face of, there's a lot of beauty in the world if you're able to look past the ugly. Not like look past as in ignore it, but look past as in like don't get absorbed too much in all the negativity that exists, you know? Acknowledge it and use that acknowledgement as a way to, as a form of encouragement to put more good into the world. You know what I mean? Well, first of all, I'm sorry that happened, Doc. That is an absolutely vile thing to have to deal with. But I've had similar sentiments in terms of like, I feel like I'm sharing a little too much info here. This is a very interesting stream. But like, my parents like tend to fight a lot. Oh my god, I have so much money. Let's see, let me try this a little bit. But where do I, oh. I wanted to, okay. I don't know where to get a cologne case, but, anyways, what was it? Oh yeah, my parents tend to fight a lot. And like, to the point where I had asked my parents, like, why do you do this all the time? Like, I don't feel great being in, like, kind of being in the arm's reach of these, like, shouting matches and arguments and, like, all that shit. And, like, being affected by it secondhand, I guess is a better way to say it. Like, why do you constantly do it? And the excuse that one of my parents gave me was that it's like, oh, it's just like a part of marriage, you know, like it's just a part of like being in a relation, like a very close relationship with someone. And I remember at the time as a kid, my first thought was like, ooh, I should name Noctowl. My first thought as a kid was like, then I don't want to get married if this is what marriage is gonna be all about. Like I don't want to constantly be fighting with what presumably would be my lover in such a hateful way. Exactly, yeah, that's exactly what I thought as a kid. And I thought of that for a long time, and I think that was a big part of my push towards being ace and demi-romantic, was because like I don't want to be put in a position where I would argue with my partner so much in such an angry way. But eventually that developed when I was a teenager to a point where it was like, well, no, actually, I do want to get married. I'm just like, what I'm deciding to do is that I want to be better than my parents. Like I'm going to do the opposite of what my parents did, basically. Like it's in your vein, Doc, the same thing. Like I don't want to like how could I do that to someone I love? So I'm gonna teach myself to not be that way. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And I try, like I try, like same thing with how I feel with Mac and being her mom, her cat, my cat mom to Mac. I worry all the time about being like a good partner, and a good friend. You know, it's of course I fuck up sometimes, and that's just natural. But I think it's obviously the way you handle those situations that matters more. And it's a lot of forgiveness and being kind to yourself, which is something I'm trying to, you know, work through and be better at, because my friends tend to tell me that I'm very hard on myself, which I guess I agree. But, you know, we're just trying our best out here, I think. Damn, what should I name this Noctowl? Is there like a... I was gonna like, is there like a bird food? It's just like seeds. What? I'm gonna name you Worm. Worm. Okay. Worm is okay. Try not to get too emotional. You're right. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it in. A lot of it's internal. I mean, I've cried on stream plenty of times. Let's be real. I've teared up. Well, I haven't like ugly sobbed, but I've teared up and cried a little bit every now and then. But yeah, we were really, you know, trying to be better than the situations we were brought up in, and that's like. That says a lot about our character, you know? Like, I have a lot of friends who are in similar situations to varying degrees, and they're amazing people who are also doing their best and trying to work through it, and God, how I wish I could just solve everyone's problems and take care of everyone so easily. But, yeah, it's... we really out here. I just remembered also that this person in this gym was like, come back to me when you have 6 Pokemon. So I am back with 6 Pokemon. Oh, I did not mean to do this. Yeah, God, there's something about, and I'm gonna say this very broadly, and no offense to you, Doc, or any other guy out there watching the stream, or VOD in the future. But there's something about man humor that just is so weird. I've seen something online that says, like, when women tell jokes, it's mostly to make the other people laugh, but when men tell jokes, it's usually to make themselves laugh, which I think makes a lot of sense when it comes to, like, very general cis, straight, like, the most... like, I don't know, like very guy thing, and like, I hate my wife is like one of them, or like the kind of jokes that are like, when you get married to your wife, you're signing your life away, or like, you know, ball and chain, haha, nudge nudge, which is stupid. Like, why as a society in a broad sense have we built the idea of built a foundation on the idea of, well, quote unquote, joking about the controlling nature of having a significant other, specifically a woman. Especially when history has shown in the past that men were very much like the controllers, at least, again, speaking broadly here. Oh my god, her Pokemon are level 40. It's like she knew. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Okay. Jesus. I might actually die here. My Pokemon are not all in the 40s. It's very odd, I think. There's this weird culture around, like, dude bro. I mean, you know, like, people who aren't neurodivergent, who aren't within queer spaces. I mean, obviously there are exceptions, are people who are within these areas who exist who are bad people. But in, like, a general sense, like, dude bro humor, which encapsulates the I hate my wife and marriage is you signing your life away or whatever the fuck. It's just, like, it baffles me that those kind of people exist or have that kind of thought process. And obviously, like, to an extent, it's no fault to them, because the only reason people grow such habits is because of the, again, like, the situations they were brought up in, the environment that they grew up in, the people that they are surrounded with. And the hardest part about, and this is why I say to give ourselves more credit when we're within very stressful and negative life situations. We come out of it trying to be a better person and trying to be opposite of the people that treated us that way. That's why I say to give ourselves more credit, is because to have that self-awareness is really hard, to be able to recognize that these caretakers or people in your life or even parts of yourself have actually been wrong and bad, and that you should actually relearn things and change yourself. That kind of acknowledgement is hard to come by, and is acknowledging it in the first place, and is a huge step towards, like, humility and being a good person. Like, there's a thing that I talked about with friends all the time, where, and it kind of goes hand in hand with, like, the whole, oh my god, sour cream, with, like, the whole guilt and shame and, like, the huge worry of being, like, wanting to be a good person and having the worry of being a bad person. It's the whole, like, it's the whole thing that's kind of like, actually bad, terrible people would not worry if they were being bad. Like, if you were an actual terrible person, you would not be worried about how you are treating others and, like, yourself and everything. The fact that you're thinking that hard about whether or not you're doing the right thing, or, you know, things like that, is a huge testament to you actually not being a bad person. It's actually proof that you're not a bad person. You can do bad things. You could accidentally say the wrong thing or the wrong action, and that doesn't make you a bad person either. Again, fuck-ups are a natural part of life, and again, that's something I'm trying to work towards, to learning and, you know, being kinder to myself. But, you know, oops. I was about to. I grabbed my Gatorade and I was gonna unscrew the cap. I went to unscrew it, but it was already unscrewed. A lot of deep topics in talking this stream. I love it. I love it. While playing Pokemon, I love it. It's like I'm fucking sitting in the living room just chatting with friends. Oops. That makes sense, though. I can see that being, oh my god, the fucking double team. Hang on, I'm just reading at this point. Oh my god, she's gonna double team the hell out of me. I have Swift, it's okay. I just gotta get good, I guess. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, there's something about... I'm trying to figure out a way to word this properly, but I feel like women are more capable of being able to step away from a situation, which is why the whole, like, I think that might attribute to, like, that's why more women are the people who are able to pull away from a marriage when it comes to divorce. And for men, it's like, obviously there are a lot of guys out there who are, I mean, similar to women. I'm not saying this is exclusive to guys, but it just, like, statistically, I think men are typically, men are typically very, I've heard a lot of, you typically hear more stories about bad husbands than bad wives. Let me just put it like that. But also, as I was saying, yeah, again, like, when it comes to the situation, I feel like, yeah, it's so tough, because when it's a guy that's in the right, it's hard because, again, society has built a weird double standard of, like, I guess the right term is just to say, like, toxic masculinity, like, being able to, like, the idea that society is ingrained that men speaking up for themselves and thing like that, stuff like that is shown as, like, weak for some reason, and, like, how do I say this? It's like weak and, like, again, feminine or something to show emotion, which is stupid as well. Again, gender roles, let me just say, stupid, fucking stupid. Dismantle that shit right away. So a lot of people are forced to keep themselves stay in bad situations, or bad relationships, bad marriages, because men are in a system where they are being demeaned for speaking up. And similarly for women, like, they can also be reprimanded for standing up for themselves as well. It's man, there's a lot we have to fucking fix about people. Let me just say, like, it makes me so upset. Because, like, the foundation of a good relationship and friendship, even especially friendship, but, like, also especially relationship, partnership, is taking accountability and being able to voice whenever you're upset or not feeling okay, and having a nice, civil conversation about it. And not taking it as a personal attack on yourself, but, like, being like, hey, and I've done it before with friends, and friends have done it with me, where, for example, I was like, hey, like, it's hard for me to do it, to bring it up, because, like, well, first it's an anxious thing. I beat them also, yay. At first it's an anxious thing, but also it's like, it's like, I know my friends would never, ever mean to hurt me or make me feel bad in any way. Like, I know this is purely accidental. Like, I know their character. I know they are good people, and they don't mean to make me feel upset, but I still do. And unfortunately, that means I have to say something about it. So I was like, I typically, you know, go like, hey, I know you don't mean to do this. You didn't mean to do this, and I know that, like, I know you, like, a purely an accident, but I just want to let you know that this thing that you did didn't make me feel that great, and I just wanted to let you know that, you know, these feelings exist. And if, can we like talk about it? And then of course the natural response for them, or me, when I was approached this way, is like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Here's the reason why I acted this way, not an excuse, but here's a reason. But again, I want to apologize, and I will actively be better about it. And that's how conversations like that should go. And especially, like, not only that, we're typically like, is there a way we could, let's set up a system in where, you know, we can kind of fix this problem. And it's great. Like, and even though like those bubbling feelings of anxiety of having to have a hard conversation or emotional conversation about something or something uncomfortable, I think it's the fact, like, if it's like uncomfortable conversation, then that means that's something that should happen. You should have that conversation if it's something that makes you uncomfortable mentioning it, because that means it's like in a way important to you. You know what I mean? And what I'm getting at is, I guess the end thing is, men, please don't be afraid to voice your opinions, and like if you're upset or anything, and to show emotion to a healthy degree, of course. There's nothing wrong. Of course, there are times where emotions can run high and you feel a little overwhelmed and reactive, and when that happens, you gotta take a step back and take like maybe a couple deep breaths, a couple minutes to yourself, and come back to the conversation later. But don't be afraid to talk about it. And don't feel, if people say you're like a weak ass bitch or whatever for admitting you're sad or whatever, fuck those guys. We don't fuck around with those guys. This household is for good communication and letting people show their feelings. Okay? This is a vulnerable household. We don't allow any of that prejudice, toxic masculinity shit in here. And there's a lot of, I've seen a lot of TikToks of really, really kind people, like straight, gay or otherwise, of people who are like more softer and more vulnerable with each other and taking steps to like talk and everything, which is really, really good to see more often. I know it won't 100% go away, like the toxic masculinity, but the less it gets, the better, I suppose is the best way to say it. Dang, you're not gonna give me anything for winning? I'm just glad I got the opportunity to battle with you. Okay. You did give me something. Yippee! What did I get? What TM is this? Attract? I don't remember. Attract? Return. Cool. I love these talks. I also love these talks. I love shooting the shit. Are you kidding me? You just tell me a topic, a deep topic, and I go off about it as much as I ramble way too much, I think. Let's buy some Pokeballs. We only have like 20 minutes of stream left. It's crazy. Okay. Pokeballs. I like how she has to cover her ears because of the noise of the motor. Hi, dude. Give me Pokeballs, please. Yes. Whoa, they have a ton more. Nest Ball, weaker Pokemon. I'm gonna stick with the Ultra Ball. I'm gonna get 10 of these. I can get 49? You're crazy. So now we have 15 Ultra Balls. And for Great Balls, we're just gonna get 10. As in 10 total. Okay. We still have a ton of money. Let's go! Ultra Balls safe for legendaries and tough Pokemon. Great Balls are for every other Shadow Pokemon that I don't care as much about. Okay, well, obviously the lady didn't... Where the fuck did she go? Let me check the fortune telling. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. Bum. Hey! Deep underground, swirling black cloud. Black whirlpool of smoke? What does that mean? Hello? Okay, well, I don't think she ran all the way up here. But let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and actually I'm gonna try. They're gonna fight me again though. This boy right here, he's gonna try fucking fighting me. Look at him! He's on me like a mile away. I'm trying to save. Roller boy Pike. Jeezums. Anyway, a lot of feelings. A lot of feelings today, tonight. Oh wait, I was gonna like, I took out Knockdown first? Hey, Louise. Okay, dang! Do they level with me? Why are they level so high level? Were they this high level before? Jeez Louise. My god. Oh god, it didn't do shit against him. Oh god. It's okay, we can heal up again, too, after this. We're both faster than, the Noctowl, though, it seems. Oh shit! Oh god, Sponge Cake is like a higher level than us at this point. I should give it to someone else. Is there any other? I don't really... There's Hot Chip and Worm. I don't really want to. I still don't really want Hot Chip or Suicune into my actual final team. I'll keep Sponge Cake around. I'll keep. Oh, but I should switch to Sponge Cake actually. It's a flying type. Learning types, learning things. And I have a lot to do after 14 when I have to come back. I have to do my weeklies, which is like, what's it called? I got him. Sell a lot of stuff. Sell a lot of stuff. Do some trials, which I can kind of cheese, not gonna lie. But no! Oh, I can still hit? I guess it makes sense, it's thunder. I didn't know that could hit while Pokemon's in the air. The more you know. I wonder if it's any electric attack that's like that. Did you know also that if a Pokemon is using Dig, you could use Earthquake and it'll hit it for double damage because it's already underground? The more you know. Dude, I was just trying to fucking save. Science, it makes sense. Also, if you're, I don't know if it's applied to this game, but if it's raining, like if there's rain in the stage or whatever, and if it's raining in the stage, any electric attack would always hit. It would never miss because it's raining. You know, conductive stuff and stuff like that. God damn it. Oh my god, I got around her. She can't see that far. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what else. I think that's it when it comes to weather effects. And you can fly on a Pidgey. That's fine, yeah. Tiny Bird can fly. Also, Doduo, I think, can also fly, even though it's just 2 heads. Also funny. Where the hell did this girl run to? All these guys are still talking about a spy. So I don't think it's like... I don't think she's out here. They're all saying the same shit as if I did just beat Venus, so... Oh god, I gotta put in the silly little disc. She must still be down there somewhere. Where's the L disc? I want to go left to get that item. Like, what is it? It's just hovering there. I don't even think ostriches can- yeah, I don't think they can fly. I think they can fly either. Penguins can't fly. They made it so that the penguin Pokemon can't use, like, the fly attack. Dang, where'd she go? Where the hell she go? I need to find her. I love the very discordant that just now in the music track, the very discordant piano twinkles. You can teach Snorlax surf. Oh yeah. I remember also when surfing Pikachu was a thing. Move. Or flying Pikachu, and it was like Pikachu on like being held up by balloons, which I thought was really cute, or surfing Pikachu was like Pikachu on a surfboard, also very cute. All the trainers here left. You know what? I bet Lady Venus said something about what she was going, where she was going to go, but I completely blindsided it because I was so honed into whatever deep talk we were having at the time. Oops. Yeah, the cards, but I think it was also like a little like giveaway thing they did for that Pokemon did in the video game. Oh, it's right here. There it is. It was outside here this whole time. Duh. Let's go. I don't know where this is gonna take us, but we're going. But I don't remember if it actually- I think it did depict a Pikachu that with like the balloons or the surfboard. I don't remember. Ooh, where are we? This is all new to me, it's exciting. I'm a little scared though. Oh. Yo, how's it going? Just like getting off shift? Huh? Wasn't Lady Venus supposed to be coming today? It's in your faces somewhere. That's it, the blacklist. You're Miko and Viv. How'd you get down here? We can't let these two get into the Shadow Pokemon lab. Run! I thought they were gonna fight me. Oh shit! Oh my god, jump scare. Jesus. Who blew it up? Hang on, I just wanna make sure. Yeah. I knew there was something here. Oh, a U-disc. What, for up? U for up? I guess I'll have to remember that for next time. Hey, that was a great... Oh. Wow, you really did blow it up. Take that a weave, you'll never be able to chase us now. Don't you think that was overdoing things a little? It's too late now. Come on, let's skedaddle. Well. Main gate key. Alright, I guess we're using the train again. Cool. Oh, I have to go in the opposite car. Okay. I guess that makes sense. You wanna go to Shadow Pokemon? Shadow Pokemon Lab? Oh dang, we're zooming! Well, at least we can use the U key for up. Dun, 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 dun. Also, I don't think I've looked up here before. Yeah, I haven't. I didn't realize there were doors here. Black glasses. Oh, is that for dark type moves? That would be super cool, I think. That would be really cool. Yeah! I gotta get that to Umbreon. Yeah. He needs stronger moves. Desperately. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, now we go back up. I'm gonna take the stairs. All the way, I'm just saying, like, if this were actually me and I had to go up and down this entire flight of stairs, like, what is this, the third or fourth time now? I would be winded. Going down the stairs is easy, but going up the stairs, difficult. Because at least when you're going downstairs, your gravity is helping you, like, bring your weight down. The reason why going upstairs is harder because you have to carry your weight up. You're going against gravity. Not unlike going downstairs. Yeah, that is not cool. I mean, there is an elevator. Lady Venus has an elevator. But they won't let me use it, so I have to walk all the way back up. Okay, I gotta use the U key. Also, yeah, we gotta, yeah. Hello. U disc. For up. I didn't think there was an up. My legs. Dude, I had the one gripe I had with my college, my art school when I went there was, oh, we're going. Oh, we're still going. Was that, oh shit. Oh, we have another time flute! Oh my god, now we can heal Suicune if we wanted to. I'm not gonna. But we do, we have it now. Is that, you have to go up like 2 flights to get to like cause our school was like, is attached to kind of like maybe apartments or something. Our school's like on the 2nd floor, and the 1st floor is the lobby. And it was just really annoying because obviously they have elevators that you could use to get up there, but the elevators are only reserved for the people who live in the apartments and also guests coming to the school, but students aren't allowed to use it, which is so stupid. You're telling me I have to lug all of my art supplies, all these flights of stairs, because I don't know, the hotel apartment people won't let the kids use it to get to class? That's so dumb. We only use it in the mornings too. It's not like I mean, mostly in the mornings and in the afternoons, but like, surely it isn't that much of a nuisance to let kids use the elevator. Like, not even kids, we're like whole adults at this point, you know, college. Like, what's the big deal? It's annoyed me so much. Ugh. Like, this is, I mean, obviously if you're disabled or you have like a leg injury or whatever, you're allowed to use the escalator, the elevator, but my god. Oh, I thought it would be able to get us in there. What's the main gate key then for? Oh, here, sorry. This is the Shadow Lab, not the construction site. My bad. Now we can use it. Let me in. Oh wait. Let me in. Those guys were so dumb. They exploded the place, but they left the key on the ground. Like idiots. Fools, even. Full heal. That's nice. Okay. Bum 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 bum. I bet this Ein guy has the fucking... Oh, it's outside of the lab. You bastards. I bet that guy has the Raikou. Man, maybe next stream is the Raikou episode. It might really be. We're getting on the cusp of the end of the episode here. But yeah, accessibility, guys. Let it be a thing. Be more exclusive. No! What the hell? No, I just wanted to... I stared a little too far. Whoa! Whoa, racist! Whoa, you got a racist teacher! Whoa! That's crazy! That's crazy! That's real fun. I hope that girl gave him the stink eye, because Jesus, that's so rude. I remember I was in the train commuting to school, Cause I'm too poor to afford to use the quote unquote dorms or whatever across the street, so I commuted every day to school. And I remember while using the train, I was standing next to this guy in a wheelchair, and he had his attendant with him, and they were talking about stuff. And at one point, they were like, the guy in the wheelchair, he was like, wait, first of all, what the fuck? How do I open this? Damn it. I don't know how to fucking open this. Oh, okay. Oh, the shutter outside, okay. He was like, yeah, at some point he was like, yeah, Filipinos are all very kind and nice and everything. Which at first I was like, oh, that's sweet of him to say. But then he went on to say like, yeah, they're just really good at like, he didn't say it this isn't what he said verbatim, but it was something along the lines of like, oh, they're really, he was basically saying like, they're really good to take advantage of. Like, they do all the work and stuff, you know? And I was like, low-key, I was like, dude. I mean, I was right next to him, so I'm sure he couldn't tell I was a Filipino standing next to him. But I was like, really? Really? That's the whole thing. And then there's this whole thing about, like, people using Filipinos, because Filipinos are typically very hospitable and kind and stuff, but a lot of people, like, use that to their, and this is not just for Filipinos, but like a lot of other like people of color, but this is just specifically speaking to my knowledge as a Filipino, like, because we're so friendly, that usually means that we get taken advantage of a lot, especially within workspaces. I mean, like, the wage gap between like Filipinos and like, let's just say white people, the average white guy, is crazy. Like, we get taken advantage of for cheap labor all of the time because of the huge like money difference in terms of like pesos versus dollars. Like, you could live off food for a week in the Philippines is like $20, like $20 US. And unfortunately, though, that means that a lot of international labor takes advantage of that to pay Filipinos less. Like, there was a huge thing for some, I'm not gonna say what, but like, for example, like my friend worked somewhere where they paid the difference between how they were getting paid versus the other Filipinos in their team was crazy. It was like, while they're paying their side of the team like a normal livable like standard wage for like whatever state they were in or whatever, they were paying Filipinos like $50 a week or so, or something like that, right? Which, again, like, to a Filipino, $50 US is a lot of money in pesos, but like, even if you know that, you should still give them the same wages. Like, you should not, that is real fucked up to take advantage of that wage discrepancy as an excuse to pay less, you know? You know? Like, come on. It's ridiculous, I tell ya. Again, that's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Goodness, Torbs. I'm really hoping that there's like a PC or something within this place nearby, so I don't have to run somewhere to save, so I can end stream. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. So, ooh, that's okay. Ooh, my foot's asleep. Yeah, companies don't want to. Yeah, yeah. That is so true. And I remember asking my coworkers at my previous job about how much they were getting paid and being like, you don't have to say it if you're not comfortable. but but of course they were like super willing to talk to me about it. And my mentor, like we talked about, I told him how much I was making compared to him, and he got so pissed because I was getting paid so much less than him. I mean, granted, I was like, I'm still a junior, so of course that means I get paid less than someone who's been in the field for like 10 years, obviously. But the amount of work I was doing was definitely not whatever I was getting paid worth. I should have been paid more, my friend was saying. And he got so mad. So yeah, if you're listening to this right now, if you're hearing, if you, ask your coworkers what they make. Oh my god, there's one right here, not a healing thing. But you know what, I'll take it. Yeah. People, I mean, again, there's already a huge wage gap discrepancy between women in the workplace versus men. And there's like this whole thing, again, I'm not trying to be specific here, but like my same friend whose wife is not only a woman but also Mexican, so she gets even like double the fucking getting fucked over wage-wise, even though they at the time worked for a very, very, very famous company. I'm talking very famous, and still, even then, even though they have billions of dollars, the fact that she was a woman and also like Latina Mexican, they paid her much less than her male coworkers, which is real fucked up. It's like double the hurt. And again, I guess it's the same for me because I'm Asian and also a woman, so I also get screwed over in the same way to an extent. And there's this weird discrepancy between Asians and other people of color and white people that I can't get into at the moment because it's gonna be a whole thing and we're already at the end of stream. But if you remember, if y'all remember this next time stream comes around, bring it up and I'll start talking about it a little bit more. But yeah, there's a lot that needs fixing. There's a lot of everything in this world needs fixing. Okay, there's a lot of healing this earth has to do in terms of socially, within the workplace, within the educational system, politically. Like, there's a lot. Everything, there's a lot that needs to get fixed. And I'm not trying to say this as if I'm on a very high moral ground compared to the rest of the world. I still have my own flaws and things I'm learning towards, again, as always. I always try to make sure I keep, let people know that I'm keeping myself accountable for those things, but I try my best. Anyways, I think that's it we're gonna call it for stream. I think it's a great place to end. Good timing. I'm gonna save a third time just to make sure. And next time we come back, we're going to probably spend the first hour and a half of stream next on Thursday going through the shiny Hoenn Pokemon. I'll try and be faster there, I promise. And we're gonna go do the Shadow Lab and see what that's all about. I'm super excited. I've never actually gotten this far ever, so I feel like we're getting close to the end. Maybe we're like 2/3 the way through, but I don't know. It might be because we got Suicune. Next one, Raikou episode for sure. But yeah, until then, get some rest, some food, some sleep, some food, some drink. Do whatever you gotta do. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had a great time like I did. I really appreciate our talks. But I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!